Hey guys, I'm Leon and welcome back to another video, and today I'm bringing you the brand new June update showcase. So this brand new update did improve and bring some really cool new features that I decided to talk about a little bit because they're really nice. And since there's not a proper video this week, I decided, this will probably do just fine. So there was a big overhaul change in CAS. Not really big, but it brought some new features in it. So I decided I would go through CAS first, and then we're gonna go into live mode and discover some really nice things that can be discovered. So yeah, anyway, the first major create a sim change that was made is the customize gender options. So if you go here, if you click your plum bob over here, that's just me, and if you click you'll see here now 3 dots under your gender options. If you click customize gender here, you'll see this has so many options now, and not so many, but you have like 4 of them, which I guess is enough for starters, because you normally know when you get a new feature, it doesn't really have like tons of options available. I'm pretty sure this list will get more and more populated over time, so there's nothing to worry about that. So anyway, let's go through these settings, shall we? So we have a physical frame of gender, so we can select masculine or feminine. As you can see, it definitely does make some changes. So yeah. Next we have clothing preferences, so you can choose between masculine and feminine. So again, you can choose like which style of clothes your sim will like. So clothes and all create a sim assets are no longer gender specific, they're unlocked to both genders. So you can pretty much wear female clothes on your male sim, which I will demonstrate later on as well. And next you have a bit of abilities for your sims, so you can choose whether a sim can become pregnant or can get others pregnant, or neither of them. So this is really nice as well. It might look weird if a male sim gets pregnant, but if you ever wanted to do that, you totally can. Even though the headline of Sims 4 before it was released was "Get Weird with Sims 4", so this fits. I think this fits nicely into that description. And the last but not least is can this sim use the toilet standing, which I guess is a pretty important thing. So you can choose between yes and no. So that's all for gender options. Next, you'll see here that this bar is a bit wider. That's because you can choose all 6 voices for your sim, which means you can choose female voices as well for your male sim. So if I choose female voices, you can see it does sound weird, but again, you totally can do this. So first 3 are female voices, and the last 3 are a male sim. So which is nice. For walk styles, I don't think that anything was changed for walk styles, so that just stays the same. Anyway, enough of that. Next, let's go to clothing. To clothing filters, to be specific. There's just a lot to cover. So as you can see here, I have the choice on feminine right now, which it should be on masculine as by default. But anyway, as you can see, if we tag by feminine, you can see all female sims clothes. So you can pretty much put something like this or this on your sim. It's pretty much something that's like male or female rather, and you can pretty much put it on your male sim. So again, all assets are now completely unlocked, and they are gender free, so you can pretty much use them in both genders pretty much as you want. Next up, let's go back, because I would like to go back. So if you get rid of this filter, now we have all items available, both masculine and feminine. So the choice is totally yours, what you want, and I think this is a pretty nice thing to have. If you want to get weird with Sims 4, you can get even weirder now. So fun fact about that. So I'm pretty sure that's about it for Create a Sim, as far as I can see. Yeah. So these were some major changes in Create a Sim. So let me living so soon. All progress on your current will be lost. Yeah, exit Create a Sim. Anyway, if we go back, we're gonna go into live mode now. We're gonna go into the world, and you'll see some a big change, at least for me and to those people who have their settings on high or very high. You might have noticed some new differences with shadows, which is quite fun. So here I am in live mode, and you'll see here already, you probably already noticed this, that they're already, so let's see how these changes will work. So if you go to your options and under graphic settings, if you have your lighting on very high, I'm pretty sure just lighting, I'm not sure with visual effects, but I'm pretty sure lighting has to be on very high for this to work. So if you have all your settings maxed out, it doesn't really matter because it'll work anyway. So if you go here, you'll see that we have some brand new add-ons, especially with shadows. As you can see, as the sun starts to rise up and the morning comes, you'll see that shadow, now everything casts shadows. Pretty much everything that's in front of a window will cast shadows, and I think these are really nice touches for everything. And even mirrors reflect them, which is really nice. And you'll see even such as small details, such as blinds on windows. If they would not hide, that will be great. So see how they're divided, and even these like ribs, I guess, are reflected properly on the floor there. They cast shadows. Even the chair that's in front of the window casts a proper shadow. So it's all pretty much based on the entire, like, I guess 3D model of an object. So it's no longer, so it's more dynamic, and it's no longer something like preset. If, let's say, if I put this here, as you can see, shadow pretty much yeah. So shadow pretty much well, looks like a actual real life shadow, so it's nothing too weird about that, which is really nice. And it works with all windows and pretty much everything. So if we add here, if I remove this, and if I add a bit more detailed window, if I add this one for an example, a bit more down so we can see more interactions. You can see here all these inner pieces are also cast properly. And I think this is a pretty nice touch, especially when you're looking from far away. You can see all different styles, and this will definitely look really nice in screenshots. I can already see that. And even you'll see here that even bezels from windows cast shadows and everything. So it's a really nice touch, and I'm really happy they brought something like that in. And I'm pretty sure that all people who have their lighting on high, or very high rather, will appreciate this change. And I think it just looks nice, especially when you're taking screenshots. It just brings it to the whole new level. Anyways, guys, that's about it for this video. Like this video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't like it, and don't forget to leave a comment below telling me what you think about this video. Also, consider supporting me by clicking the beautiful subscribe button below, and share this video with your friends. I'll be back next week with a brand new home build. It's a pretty big one, so that's why it's taking me a bit longer to finish it, but I think it's gonna be worth it at the end. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'll see you next time, and until then, I'm Leon, and happy simming!